Hey everybody, it's been a while. As you guys already know, it's probably been about 2 months since my last video, and I want to give you guys an update for April to kind of tell you guys where I've been, what's been going on, and I got a fun story for you guys. Well, it's fun now, but this time last week was not a very fun story, so I'll get into that in a little bit. But to start things off, how you guys doing? How is everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, it's been probably about a month and a half or 2 months since the last video, and you guys are probably wondering, if you haven't seen the community section at least, where I did post a little bit, or Twitter or Discord, where I've been. And pretty much the answer to that is college. It's taken up most of my time. I've spent way too much time doing work for that and studying for tests and doing projects and all that kind of stuff, which has taken up pretty much all of my free time. And the free time that I have had, I haven't really wanted to play Minecraft or record or do any of that sort of stuff. So I just kind of pushed that to the side, and I have been playing a lot of Rocket League in my spare time. So, but the vast majority of my time has been spent on school. It's paid off so far, and I'm hoping it's going to pay off in the future. But like I said earlier, I do have a fun story, and it does involve school. So those of you guys who follow me on Twitter probably already know this story because I kept you guys updated there. But last Monday, I was pulled into, we got our test back, one of our tests back, and my paper had a C me on it. It didn't have a grade. I didn't get a grade for my test at that time. It just had a little thing that said C me on it. So I went up to my professor after class and I said, hey, what's the C me? Do you want to talk now? Do you want to talk in office hours? And he said, I want to talk to you in office hours. So later that day, I go to office hours. He pulls out some statistical model that he used to check my test against someone else's, and basically said, hey, I think someone here cheated. He didn't say who. He tried to stay pretty neutral, which makes sense, I guess. But he basically was saying that someone there cheated, and it sounded to me like he may have thought that I cheated on the test. Which, by the way, guys, I don't cheat on tests. I don't cheat at all. So for me, this was a huge surprise. It was not a fun thing. And what happens at least at my college, is he hadn't reported anything to like our honor court system or anything like that. He just was trying to figure out what exactly had happened there. And so I spent the entire week trying to figure out how I was going to defend myself against this, because I would assume the other guy wasn't going to admit that he cheated, or that the professor wasn't going to look into it further, that he was going to just let it go through the honor court system. And so I spent the entire week, or basically Monday through Thursday, trying to figure out how I would prove that I was innocent, that I didn't cheat on the exam. And so I went through a bunch of scenarios. I talked to a bunch of people about what I could do. Friday rolls around, and it turns out that my professor had looked at the work on my exam and saw that the answers on my test matched my work, and said, I'm not gonna include you in my report to the honor court because I think you're innocent. You can come pick up your test. You'll get your grade. Which, by the way, was not a great grade on the test. It was an okay grade, but it wasn't a great grade. And I was able to go back and pick up my exam, luckily. So that's more or less has summed up my experience with school in the past month and a half. Not a fun situation. Thank you guys, those of you on Twitter who sent kind messages and stuff. I really do appreciate it. It was a heck of a week, and it definitely, like I said, sums up what my schooling has been like in the past month and a half. So just crazy, absolutely crazy, bonkers. And hopefully you guys can learn a thing or two. Mainly that even if you're innocent in a matter, people might still think that you're guilty. It happens all the time in legal courts. And it happened here for this exam for me. So, lesson learned: make sure that people aren't cheating off of you when you're taking an exam. Cover your exam, because people do that sort of stuff. So don't cover your exam. Just keep your eyes on your own paper and just do your exam, and you'll be fine. But yeah, that's, like I said, that's basically where I've been. Now, I also want to talk about a few things moving forward. Mainly what happened to streaming, and then what's coming up next. So I don't think I ever posted a formal video about this because it isn't really a YouTube thing, but I did leave 240p. I did post one video on 240p, which is a bit of a tour of my base. 240p is a content creator server. mainly for Twitch streamers over on twitch.tv that I was a part of since its start. I was part of it for 7-8 months, something like that. I decided to leave because I decided to stop streaming, or at least to stop consistently streaming, and make streaming a more occasional thing. What was happening to me with streaming was I did not enjoy it really anymore. It just became too much of a job, I guess. Too much. It was too structured for me. It took all the fun out of it. And when that's not my livelihood, I didn't want to take the fun out of something that before had been a lot of fun. So I didn't really mean to take like a 1.5-month break from streaming, but I kind of did. So I kind of took a step back and said, hey, I don't want streaming to be something that I do every single day. I don't want to commit all these hours to it when I have other things in my life I want to do as well. So I just left 240p, kind of stopped streaming, and we'll see where we go with that moving forward. For the next month and a half, probably won't see many streams, maybe once a week, maybe, but probably not. But beyond that, once summer hits, I do want to start streaming a little bit more. 2 or 3 times a week would be nice. No certainties there, but that's sort of what's running through my head right now. But besides streaming, what's up next? Well, YouTube is the main focus for the most part. Like I said, the next month and a half are going to be rough because the next month and a half, I'm still at college. For those who don't know, I should have mentioned this earlier, but I am a college student. I'm finishing up my second year in computer engineering. So it's starting to get into crunch time. We got some tests coming up, got some projects coming up. We'll have finals in like a month, 5 weeks, something like that. So it's kind of crunch time for all that. I don't know how much time I'll really want to dedicate to this. So I'm not going to guarantee any videos for the next month and a half. But once summer hits, depending upon what I do over the summer, if I have things I need to do over the summer or not, will depend upon the frequency of how much I upload. But I do think it'll be more than what you've been seeing, and that's definitely what I want to deal with moving forward. Want to make sure you guys get the content that you deserve, and I honestly want to get back to content. There was a period, I would say, over the past month and a half, where I just did not want to do anything. I've opened Minecraft twice, once for a stream I did like a week ago, and the second time was to record the background footage you guys are seeing right now. I've opened Minecraft twice in the past month and a half. So I got really burnt out on Minecraft. I did not want to play it at all. That's why I've been playing a lot of Rocket League. And I go through these things quite often, or more often than you think. I'll go in and out of inspiration for Minecraft, in and out of actually wanting to play the game, which makes running a YouTube channel kind of difficult. But at the same time, having that basically month and a half off, I feel a lot better about going back and playing the game now, because I have ideas, and I'm actually I don't feel like playing the game is a job anymore. It actually feels like fun again. So I'm excited to get back into some of that in the next month and a half or so. Like I said, I don't know when necessarily the next episode is going to be. I would like it to be soon, but I have a lot going on, like I said, with school and with real life. So I can't say when the next video is going to be, but you'll see it in your sub box. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that. If you guys are interested in the next episode. I'm sure all you guys are subscribed though. But yeah, you'll see it in your sub box whenever it releases, whenever that might be. I'll also announce it on Twitter and on Discord as well whenever I do upload a new video. In terms of videos, in terms of YouTube videos, what I want to upload moving forward, Fyrs Frontier is still the main series, will always be the main series as far as I can tell at this point. There's a lot left to do. I know 1.14 is coming out soon-ish. There's no like set release date as the last time I knew, but they've been fine-tuning it and releasing a lot of snapshots, and I'm really excited to get into that kind of stuff because I have no idea what's going on. I haven't really kept up with the snapshots or anything like that, so if you guys kind of know what's going on, feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me, or at least link me to something. I know there's probably a Wikipedia or a Gamepedia or something like that on it that I can look up, but if there's anything specific you guys want me to know, I know iron farms are getting nerfed, and there's some other changes that I honestly haven't really cared to look into. But if you guys want me to know anything, leave them down in the comments below. That'd be superb for you guys to do. And in terms of other videos, I still have ideas for other videos that I want to do. I want to do some stuff on 1.14, and I want to do some more World Tour videos because those were actually a lot of fun to make. I would like to look at replay mod again as well, which I haven't done in quite a long time, but I think that would be pretty cool. I've floated around a few other series ideas that I want to do over the summer, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't know if I'm actually going to do them. So I will let you guys know. Well, you'll see them, I guess, on the channel if or when I end up doing them. So be on the lookout for that sort of stuff. And Fire's Frontier, which is still, aside from White's World, probably my favorite world. White's World and Fire's Frontier are probably my two favorite worlds I've ever had, just because of the potential in them and the cool stuff that we can do, not necessarily the cool stuff that we have done. So I'm really excited to get into that moving forward. Like I said, I don't know when the next episode is going to be, but it'll hopefully be a pretty cool episode whenever it does come out. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is all the updates I have for you guys for this month. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to leave them down in the comments. Like I said, I know I've been gone for a while. I kind of just removed myself from the internet entirely. I figured if I wasn't producing content, you guys might not want to necessarily hear from me aside from Twitter. So I kind of removed myself entirely, and I've sort of been working my way back onto the internet itself. It's good to detox, honestly. It is good to detox from the internet, which is, I guess, the appropriate term in that case. I don't really know. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. If you guys are excited for anything coming up with the channel or just Minecraft in general, feel free to smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new or are not already subscribed. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.